Yeah, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Urban Tasters with your boy Grub and my man who else. Today, I'm bringing y'all guys another great marijuana strain tonight. Goes by the name of Blue Slushie. Can't wait to see this one. These next couple shows we're gonna be putting out are supposed to be what I consider the kind of sword tier, because a lot of them are at least 5 stars. I don't even think I got nothing less than 4.9. Um, Not gonna really name them until we get to them. I actually got a couple of them over pre-roll, but I don't know. It depends how we feel after this episode of Blue Slushy. This one I was very excited to do because it's a cross strain of a few kinds that I like. Um, a lot of times, like I said, my local homies always have a lot of sherbet, sunset sherbet, a few different kinds of sherbet I had, but it's like they'd always just, that sherbet just hit different. So when I found out and did the little homework on what this one was coming from and the mixture of this one, it was a few of the kinds that I actually liked it. So, well, we fire it up. Let's get into the literature, trying to keep these shows a little compact so I can get y'all more than one episode in. But sons, Blue Slush goes by a couple names, Blue Slushy, so on and so forth, which is potentially an indica-dominant hybrid marijuana strain made by crossing blue sherbet with blue cookies and sunset sherbet. Just told y'all about that sunset. This is a strain produced a heavy head high that leaves you feeling cerebral, okay, and relaxing in large doses. Blue Sushi will make you feel sedated and locked into the sofa. Okay, let's see what we got. That doesn't make you excited, sedated and locked to the sofa. Hmm. As you see, this is definitely a nighttime shoot, because most of these strains, like I said, if they do what they claim they gonna do, then that should be good night for me. But as far as like I said, the actual flower look, the buds are great. Um, Great roll up. Like I said, I use my grinder, couple nuggets, whole entire the smell. Damn. Now it has like more like a candy taste to it. Um, there we go. With the relax, with the relaxed feel, so that I can definitely vouch for. To me, it feel like it's hitting the body more than anything. It sits in the lungs. It definitely got like a little, you know. Hmm. Now, what I like about it is definitely a strong punch. Cause, like I said, I'm not holding back anything. It's just a simple fact. I can feel it. Like when you smoke weed, you get them crackheads that get the L. That's why they be coughing lung out. I know how to smoke, so I gradually. First one, hmm. Second one, a little more. Third one, that's the token hit. That's because I come off smoking. She got my eyes running. But that's because I come up smoking based off of three and pass rule. So for me, that's how you do. You don't want to hoop nobody bud, so you take a little light tool, another little dapper, and then one good one, and then you pass it off till they come back. And even though I smoke alone, that's just my formula. Just like if you're around or you up in the studio with me, we record, and I'm gonna keep passing it to you whether you smoke or not. I'm not a Hoover, so but this right here I like because if you get a Hoover that want to come in and just they gonna get something on their ass, they hit this jump. Also, make sure y'all check me out. Brand new Hard Strikes apparel. I'm gonna keep it coming. Gotta pay the sponsor. Gotta pay the sponsor. Um, Brand new website coming soon. Brand new clothing coming soon. Make sure you check us out. Heart in stripes.com. Art pinstripes.com. Gotta pay the sponsor. And as far as you want about my finger, I do moonlight as a contractor. I've been redoing my kids' room for quite some time. That's been slowing up the episodes. It kind of hurt my finger, one splinter out of a whole room, wet bag. But, um, I'm fine. As you can see, it kind of gives you the rambles. The reason why I like it is because it's like, how you say, I call this a clean high. Like I don't feel like too high where I don't want to talk to people or too high where I want to just like they say melt in the couch. Nah. And the one I had earlier, that joint melt in the couch. That's the melt in the couch. But this is more like I give it a wake and bake tag. Oh, like a long party at night, and you just need a quick come here and get back on the train. I'll take it for that. Um, the rebuy factor. I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I'll give it a B because for me, it's something that I would like. I would definitely smoke this few days. Everybody else, they might hit or miss. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's not that much of a punch. I guess it all depends on the other type of drugs y'all put in y'all stuff. I mean, I just do marijuana, so it works for me. I don't have to put anything extra in it. But y'all ain't see me relight it. That's another rule of thumb I always say when it comes to these good buds. I'll be sitting there talking, holding it, and the dookie goes out. The good shit do not stop. I gotta dud that shit out, do all this extra shit, then put water on the bitch. That's how you know when you got some good smoke. But you know, that's about my fourth hit. I am starting to touch a little bit, pause. I ain't gonna lie. Um, like I said, it definitely for me, I give it a B. Only because I done had A lately, and it's not this, but this will definitely do. If the price was fair, um, I'll definitely check it out. So if y'all ever go to the dispensary and they got a list on sale, you see Blue Slushie up there, it's worth the grab. It's definitely worth the try. And I mean, like I said again, if it's on sale, it's worth the try. But I'm not even going down the strand because it's pretty good. I mean, on a full price, I would too. To me, I don't know why it give me Blue Dream vibes. Like kind of like I want to cut this camera off and do some other work as far as like cleaning up or going back upstairs. So this would definitely be one of my daytime smokes because it has like an upbeat up tempo. And that's a lot of times why I tell people I started this show because I used to be just like I did at the beginning of the show. I go to these weed archives and I read what they say and I leave it at that. Oh no, I don't want that shit. Then half the time I go by they ratings and their strand mixtures and I don't like it. So that's the reason why I said I'll put the show together because looking at all the ratings, they'll give this like a damn near 5 star, and I just told you it's a B. I mean, I ain't, yeah, I'm fine with a B, and I'm gonna give it a B plus because, like I said, it is a strain that I was sold out again. I had something, I think I had it back in the summertime, like way before I came up with the concept of the show. That's back when it was like tons and tons of strains around. That's what really made me think about it. But I had it back then, and it was through a buddy of mine, and I think he only rolled through like one L, and then he left. So I didn't like have a eighth of it or seven enough where I could say I smoked it over and over again. And if I'm correct, it was one of them days where we was doing like testing. We used to have like testing days where like we'll have like 7, 8 different strands and just roll through them joints all the same day back to back. So if it's a upper, downer, left or righter, we ain't give a fuck. We smoke all the strands so we can see what they taste like. And then that's what we know what to double down on or what to go back to. I know I ain't the only one out here that do that, and I know niggas and they folks do shit too, but that's preferably, like I said, how we used to do it. Because if you got like today, the menu I got was like 5 or 6 different strains. So normally, if it's 4, I just get like a quap, or if it's 8, I just get a half. That way, I can try all of them. And that's, like I said, preferably for me for sake of the show and then my personal shit like that. But not saying like what. Yeah, that's what I would normally do genuinely. Just an example to show you, because when those lists come, being those that I do this show, I feel obligated to try them all. On top of my curiosity as being a weed connoisseur, my curiosity wants me to try them all too. So that's the way that I normally do it. So like today, I did it differently where, he had 6. So I think I bought like half of each or something like that, like pieces of each to where it totaled out to an equal amount. But I can't remember exactly how the breakdown was because I threw in some other shit too. See what I'm saying? Because there's always some other stuff laying around. Like, oh, let me try that too. Or it might be for a lower number, and I'll be like, okay, let me get that to try it. And that's how it would go. And for me, just doing that just for me, and I was like, well, damn, why not just go ahead and just create a show and share the experience with people so they can see and know what it's like firsthand? Because I know a lot of people be like, yo, it's just some gas, and no, it be some dookie. And for me, I don't have any personal gain. I don't have any ties to any of these growers. I don't have ties to any dispensaries. I don't even have sponsors outside of Heart and Strikes, of course. I'm sorry, Heart and Strikes. But I don't really have sponsorships with these people to be pumping these cons. That's why you don't see me have Pacific strains. I have the ones that I come across. I shoot them and I do them. Then next week might be a whole nother menu. Get them, shoot them, do them. I got episodes that haven't even came out yet for strands because, like I said, I have so many different kinds. And then, like I said, I have friends just like me. So I might go to their house and they might have 3 other kinds that I don't have. Some of them might have 4 or 5 that I don't have. Or a homie might pull up to come chill with me. He got some shit he didn't grab from the other side of town. Or I might have another homie come through with some of the expensive shit that's 70, 60, $70 eighth shit. So it's like a variety of stuff that I can't always shoot. If you see, I prefer to be in studio by myself because, like I said, it's more calm, it's more soothing, and I can stay on track when I'm not passing the L back and forth to a buddy or trying to answer questions for people. So I prefer to do it in this nature. I mean, I already do everything wrong. Uncut. Y'all don't see, I don't cut shit because at the end of the day, when you start cutting and editing, I feel like it takes the authenticity out. So if my kids bother me, hey man, put it in there. They star the show, they guest star on the show. I understand edit is important and I can do it too. I just don't feel like it. I mean, I like to keep things raw and authentic. Later on down the line, they'll get edited and stuff like that. But right now, I just feel to just give people it is how it is. You know, like how I talk, how I carry, it just is what it is. But as far as like I said, this like I said, I just want to build the platform, and appreciate the people that actually do view the videos and things like that. I definitely hope y'all like, share, and subscribe. Comment. You got a strain to recommend. I mean, dispensaries are everywhere. I probably can get it. Um, so it ain't really hard. I mean, I definitely take recommendations, food places, restaurants y'all might want me to try. You know, so I mean, I like to interact with the people. Um, for me, like I said, I've been in this space for a while, and I don't want nobody to feel like I'm like the other podcasters or whatever y'all call these guys. Now, I mean, name changes all the time. I mean, for me, I've been doing this YouTube content for almost 13 years. This isn't my first rodeo. That's why I'm so comfortable with it. And that's why I get on here and talk like I'm talking on the phone because this is what I used to do at one point in time. The only difference is I had a different way where I could, things you couldn't do on camera, YouTube policy, copyrights, other strikes and stuff. YouTube is a lot more different, but the world is maturing, so is YouTube. So now I'm able to come back and offer a variety of things that I enjoy to do and things that I enjoy to talk about because everybody, I feel, when making content, you should always make content that you love. And anybody who truthfully knows me, I love to smoke. And I mean, I used to love to eat a lot, but now I still do love to eat. I just like good food. And, I know how to control how much of it I eat. But for this, in my other platforms, they always something that I love. And it's not something that I like doing. And keyword, I keep using that word love. And I'm going to carry y'all out on this one for y'all people out there that's chasing y'all goals and chasing y'all dreams and things. For years, I did things that I liked it to do. And I mean, I made good money, had good fun, but the happy factor and the enjoy factor was different. Converse to what I love to do. I make these videos. I don't give a fuck if 4 people watch. Next episode still gonna come out. I can care less because I do it for me, and it makes me feel good to be able to spread the news to people. My other platforms are all things that anybody who truthfully knows me, heart and soul, is all things that I love. Heart and stripes, clothing. I love clothes. I love shoes. I love fashion. I love movies. I love TV. Um, I love a wide variety of things I keep to myself. I mean, because like I said, because like even when I watch YouTube, because I don't want anybody to think that I record, but I'm also still a fan. My preferred genre of stuff I watch on YouTube is more like the street shit. The cases and the exposures and things like that. It's more like a fun thing because that's my nature. I come from outside. So of course I'm gonna be gravitated to a lot of stuff outside, but I also still have my positive light that I like to follow as far as like I said, my other platforms, the ones that actually help and do things, which all of them do. Because this one help you choose and save your money on buying bad strains of marijuana or even visiting to certain places that I've had visited to show you that they are not worth going to or the quality of the food, the integrity of the workers, things like that. All that stuff can be pointed out by just watching a video. So I definitely appreciate the people who do. But it's here for the ones that do want that information from me. I don't mind. And I'm gonna keep going. And as far as the platforms, I'm gonna keep investing. Like I tell people back in the day, I'm a guy that really watch my subscriber list. I watch my comments and things like that. And I'm a person that likes to reinvest into the following, along with reinvesting into the platform. So when I get little tidbits and stuff, things, I give them away. Who you think the first person gonna get the stuff? My loyal followers. I understand all that random raffle and all that shit. That raffle comes down the line when it's a whole ton of people. But when it's a small platform, 100,000 subscribers, couple 5,000 subscribers, them core subscribers is gonna always be the first ones looked at when giveaways come. I understand the raffle is more fair, but like I said again, that's later on down the line. But in the beginning, yeah, when I got them 10 followers, them 10 subscribers, those 10 people is gonna be the one that's gonna get whatever sponsors give me. When I get to a part, like I might have some extra clothing I want to let go. Those are the people that's going to get it. So that's why I always tell everybody, subscribe. You look at my YouTube channels, I subscribe to thousands of people. If I like what you're doing, I subscribe. I'm also a big fan of car channels, so I watch a ton of those. I'm a big fan of rap battles. I'm subscribed to a bunch of those. It's not a bad thing to subscribe to someone's channel. Definitely you support them. A lot of people, as you notice now, you watch a lot of people, the same people stuff, it pops up on your feed, which is fine. But you still didn't subscribe. It just pops up because you watch a lot of their stuff. It's not, don't be afraid to support something that you like. Just because it's only a few subscribers, they gotta start out somewhere to get to the guys that y'all watch. Don't forget that. I mean, they could take the bullshit route and just buy a bunch of fake subscribers. And then what? You ain't gonna have no problem subscribing because, oh, wow, 30,000 people did, so I should. You should feel that way when it's 4 people. Just a little food for thought. I mean, because I know it's always somebody out there that's watching that's trying to do their own thing. And I mean, you more than welcome to inbox me, ask me how easy it is. I tell people I build a podcast in a day. I put together a show in a day. That's because of the skill set that I come from. But the ability is able to do it. Right now, I'm recording off a little basic shit that's just been sitting around the crib. I don't have no fancy equipment and none of that. Most expensive thing I got is probably the camera, and I don't even use it. It's still brand on the box. So a lot of times, like I tell people, I mean, I hope what I do helps y'all. I hope the information that I give out truly helps y'all, and I really appreciate if y'all let me know if it do, because if not, it's nothing wrong with switching the direction. I mean, the platform is not going to change. As far as from the analytics, I seem to be getting a better review from the strands than the food. That's why if you see I put out more strand videos, you have to understand the analytics because that's what gets the views. Now, once I start releasing what I've been doing is compiling food reviews. So once it's time to let them go, I'll let them go all at one time, or maybe I'll record up enough content to where like I was saying in the past, where I can go one for one. I'll be a restaurant, strand, restaurant, strand, restaurant, strand. But as I just said too, that's kind of hard where I'm getting 5 strands at a time. So I had to go out and eat out at 5 restaurants just to make 5 videos. So that's where it comes consuming. So what I've been doing lately is I've been trying to recruit so that way I can get people to tell me the quality, tell me how the food is because I'm not a big eater, believe it or not. So it's kind of hard for me to say I can order from 2 restaurants a day. I really only try to do 2 a week. But for the sake of the show, you have to do what you have to do. But I cannot gain a bunch of weight, even though how much I love my fans and followers, man. But I can't gain a bunch of weight for you guys. So I had to figure out a smarter way to do it for me. But as always, I mean, definitely for tuning in on this episode of Urban Tasters with a cool review of a marijuana strain goes by the name of Blue Slushie. Um, Definitely a good one. It's mixed with a few different kinds of sherbet and a cookie also. Don't forget about that. So if you stop passing your local dispensaries, you have in mind part of what kind of try for this week. You see it up there, it's on sale or reasonably priced. It's worth a try. Like I said, I gave it a B plus. And as always, y'all know I don't fuck around with my bud at all. So as always, I definitely appreciate y'all for me borrow some of y'all time. I think y'all, hopefully think y'all accept the gems out of gave y'all the little tidbits extra outside of the urban tastes, let y'all know how I move around a little bit. And as always, I see y'all guys next time. Please make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and see you next time.